So I'm rolling up the sleeves, and we're going to get our cabbage out and transfer it to the saute that's going over here with the sesame seeds. It's smelling very sesame over here. So we're going to lift out our cabbage out of our rice and lentils and make sure our rice and lentils are staying put. Kind of difficult. We're not going to do that. So get our cabbage into our saute here. It's already hot. It's already steaming. Luckily it cools off quickly. The colander does. So we can hold the edge of it. Knock off all this cabbage. There we go. And we'll put that in the sink. We spread out our cabbage into our sesame and sesame seed, sesame oil mix. And I've got some organic cane sugar here. And the rice, or the cabbage is all, ooh, the rice needs water. That's what's up. So, some water in there, cover it back up. The cabbage has already started to steam. I guess you can't see it because of there's no contrast, but here we go. We're just going to sprinkle some sugar evenly on the cabbage. And the sugar will provide some sweetness when we mix it in with the rice. And that sweetness will activate the amylase in our saliva. And when that amylase contacts the rice will dissolve. The carbohydrates in the rice and the lentils will dissolve easier. And then we've got some brown rice vinegar. That kind of alkalizes the intestines, allows it to absorb. And it also gives it some decent flavoring. Goes well with cabbage, kind of opens up the membranes of the cabbage itself. We've got some tamari here, some low sodium because we put our normal sodium tamari in here. And we've got some reduced sodium tamari here. We're going to put some in different corners based on where our cabbage is most thick. And then take our stir, pull it all towards the middle, and mix it around in the middle, get everything covered in that closer spot. Get it all mixed in the middle. And spread it back out. And we remember to breathe while we're doing this. Gosh. And we spread it out. And we're aware of like where the burner is. So the burner is like towards the middle of it. So if we can, we'll keep it kind of towards the center because the metal's going to heat the most in that center section. and then it'll expand outwards from there. So if we keep our cabbage kind of succinct in the middle, it'll contain that energy. And I've got some ginger here to sprinkle on the cabbage. And so we want that ginger to be down in the juicy stuff. So we want to kind of get that ginger down in there, in the juiciness. We're going to cover this up so that it can really cook in there and all baste and mix itself up. The rice is doing well over here. We're just going to give it a stir, kind of transition the stuff that was on the top, not absorbing as much water, down to the bottom, so that it cooks evenly. Some variability in texture will be present, and that's nice. That's good for food. We like some variability. Cover that back up. Take our cane sugar, tamari, and rice, put it back up. I actually just found some organic Thai kitchen coconut milk here. And something's telling me to, do I put it in there, or do I save it for miso? Do I turn this into a soup? I didn't really imagine it as a soup. I imagined it more as a mixture. So I think I'll save the coconut milk for like a miso soup at some point, instead of mixing it into the rice lentil. Perhaps I'll use that rice lentil when I make the miso soup, but right now we're going to have it like this. So we've got our heats on about 75%. And it's going to be delicious. Now this is all going to be warm stuff. And I tend to like having some cold or something go with it. So I think, well, I wish I had some lemon juice. I don't think we do though. I was going to say some like coconut oil with lemon. We have lime, but that doesn't really work. Coconut oil with lemon. On salad, but we don't have lemon. Or wait, do we? No, we don't. We have more lime. I guess we could use lime. Ooh, whatever this is, this definitely needs to be. There's orange. Okay, we'll do orange. We'll do some coconut oil, and we'll melt it, and we'll cut out a slice of the orange, maybe like that big, and we'll sprinkle the orange juice and pulp onto the salad and pour the coconut oil on it, and we'll have some orange greens. That'll be yummy. That'll be cold.